Hey friends, welcome back to Old Mill Homestead. Today we're going to do a video about prepping for our chicks and everything that we've got together to get ready and get prepared for when they come. So let's swing around. I'm going to take you outside first to show you the container we have, and then I'll bring you back in and we'll go over all the goodies. So this is the container that we're going to use. We still need to wash it out and clean it up really good. It's actually the goats, but during the January when it got so cold, right there is a little place where we actually punctured it trying to get the ice to break up. So instead of throwing it away, we're just gonna reuse it and let it be the container that we keep them in. And then, like I said, we'll clean this really well and bring it inside and put it in our extra room. So number one is our, I believe it's a 55 gallon. I'm pretty sure, but it's really thick and durable. And that hole, it is all the way through, but just barely. So it's just not good for the goats, but it's actually fine for the chicks. Okay, so we're back inside, and I just kind of made a little spot here in the floor to show you some of the other things that we picked up for the indoor brooder. So we picked up a feeder from, I believe we got it from Tractor Supply. It was like $6, and so it's got plenty of holes. We may eventually, I think this one will be adequate, but we may actually pick up another one. And then we picked up, ours are coming via a hatchery in June, so we did pick up some Sav A Chick Electrolyte. I don't know if that's gonna focus in for you. There we go. We did pick up some of that just to add in their water for the first little bit. We also picked up, we had a heat lamp, but I decided against the heat lamp. So what we picked up is a heating plate. It's 10 by 10 and it fits up to 15 chicks, and it's adjustable. And then it comes with a little top that you can put on top just to keep anything from getting on there. But you can adjust this if you need to. Isn't that cute? I love it. So we picked up that, and of course, like I said, we have the little top. The thing I liked about it is it's safer, obviously, than a traditional heat lamp. It only uses 15 watts, which is great. So it'll save on energy, and I won't have to be as worried about leaving and having this lamp on or this heating plate on for the chicks, whereas I would worry more about leaving a heat lamp going 24/7 inside our home. So the next thing we picked up was some Manna Chick Grit, and all of this, everything that the heat lamp or the heating plate, the grit, and what I'm going to show you next, and the electrolyte, I picked up all on Amazon, so you can just search it on there. This is crafted with probiotics, no artificial ingredients or preservatives, support proper digestion, natural supplements. So we did pick this up. I know it's a little controversial, but I think we are going to use it. And then we picked up several bags of, it's the Manna Chick Starter Grower, Medicated, 18% protein chicken feed for chicks. We picked up several bags of this because we do have 15 coming. So we picked up several bags of this for them. What else did we get? So when we start, I didn't want to go get the shavings for the moment just because it's still some months out before the chicks come, and I didn't want to have to worry about storing that. In the beginning, at least the first couple days, we're gonna do paper towel on the bottom, and then once I feel comfortable that they're acclimated to, this is my feed, this is my water, then we'll put some of the shavings in. We'll just pick those up from either the Co-op or Tractor Supply, whichever one we're closest to that day, and pick those up. Now you saw the tub that we're going to be keeping them in, it's not very high. So what we will eventually do is get some hardware mesh and just lay it across the top to keep them in. The good thing is that they're coming in mid-June. So mid-June is hot here in Tennessee, and so what I want to do is, as soon as we're able, as soon as the weather allows us, is to get them outside. So we have in the backyard, you guys have probably seen it, we have a kennel set up out there. We keep that in case we have a stray or a rescue dog that we bring in that we have not yet taken to the vet to get blood tested, vaccinated, all of that before we bring that dog into the household. So we keep that there, like I said, in case. I couldn't tell you how many times we've rescued dogs and located the owner, but I don't know their history, so I don't want to bring an illness into our home. All of ours are vaccinated, but there's just always a potential there. So we keep that out there. And what I had thought was, obviously we'll be mowing, so I'll mow that down and make sure. We haven't had a dog in there in probably 2 years, close to 2 years. So I'll mow that down, take the igloo doghouse out and just put it under the deck probably, and then I'll take the chicks as soon as weather temperature gets where they can go out, which should be fairly soon, and let them kind of free range. I'll sit out there with them in the dog pen so they can get acclimated to being outside, and they'll have some fresh air, more room to move around and run around, and then eventually they'll move on to their chicken coop and run. So that's our plan. This is a quick, short, and easy video. I just wanted to show you some of the things that we have. I'll have all of these listed below. Like I said, everything except the chicken feeder and the 55-gallon drum I got on, it's not called a drum, 55-gallon tub trough I got on Amazon, and then this and the trough we got from Tractor Supply. So I kept saying to myself, I don't want to throw this away, that drum after we trough. I'll get it right in a minute. The trough, I didn't want to throw it away because I hate to throw something away. Like, we could plant something in it or do something with it, so we kept it. And then Nick and I were talking about it, and he was like, hey, we could use that for indoor for the brooder for the chicks. And so I thought that's a great idea. So he did take it to our local car wash and just kind of spray it out, but it needs to be cleaned, right? It needs to be deep cleaned by mama. So I will get that taken care of closer to time. Right now it's just kind of sitting outside. Probably the beginning of June, I'll go ahead and get that taken care of and get everything set up in there, and then probably turn the light on the day before the chicks are supposed to get here, just to make sure it's nice and warm in there for them when they first get here, and then, or at least a few hours before. And then we'll have the chicks, and of course I'll show you guys a video on that. Like I said, all of this stuff will be linked below. I'm tickled that we were able to repurpose some things. Being first-time chicken owners, we had nothing. We had no anything. Oh, I forgot to show you. I almost forgot to show you their little waterer. So we picked up this one, and it has the little spout here and the little nipple here. So we're gonna use this for now, probably in the coop. What we're wanting to do is make our own feeder and waterer. I struggle to say that every time. But we may keep like a bigger version of this. I've seen like three wide. We may do that. We're also wanting to do rain catch and going in. So we'll probably, our thoughts anyway today are to build our own rain catchment and our own water and feeder setup, where we can feed it from the outside and the rain can go into the catchment for the water. So obviously we'll take you along for that. It's something that we're excited about. But for our start and inside, we decided to go with this one. Main reasons why is because I think it'll be less mess. So as long as the chicks take to it, then this is the way we're gonna go. If they seem to struggle with it, then we'll go get the traditional that you sit on the ground, and it has kind of like similar to this, but it's round and tall, and that way they can get water that way. But I really prefer to use this. I think we'll go through less shavings, less paper towel, less mess, if we don't have as much water spillage in there from when they're going to get their water. So I almost forgot, and again, I got this on Amazon as well. So everything from Amazon except the feeder and the trough outside. So that is all for today. Quick, short, and sweet video. We're super excited, if you can't tell, to be first-time chicken owners. I am super excited. Nick's, I mean, he's like, okay, we're getting chickens, you know. But I'm super excited. I cannot wait. Still to this day, even though we've already ordered chickens and we've picked up all this stuff, I'm still doing research because I just want to be as knowledgeable as possible before we bring them home. Accidents are going to happen, sickness is going to happen, but I want to be as prepared and prevent as much as possible and just be a responsible chicken mama. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.